It was supposed to be the war to end all wars, but instead, it changed the world forever. Welcome to our journey through World War I, a war of empires, trenches, and unimaginable loss. In just under 5 minutes, we'll break down how this global conflict started, how it unfolded, and how it finally came to an end. Let's dive in. The year was 1914. Europe was a tense powder keg, and all it needed was a single spark. That spark came on June 28, 1914 in Sarajevo, when Archduke Franz Ferdinand, heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, was assassinated by a Serbian nationalist named Gavrilo Princip. Austria-Hungary blamed Serbia and declared war. But this wasn't just a conflict between two countries. Here's why. Austria-Hungary was backed by Germany. Serbia was protected by Russia. Russia was allied with France and Britain. Within weeks, almost all of Europe was at war. This web of alliances, combined with nationalism, militarism, and imperial ambitions, turned a regional issue into a worldwide catastrophe. Germany acted quickly. Their plan? The Schlieffen Plan. Attack France first through Belgium, then swing around to deal with Russia. But when Germany invaded neutral Belgium, Britain joined the war. Soon, Western Europe turned into a battlefield of trenches. Imagine this. Miles and miles of muddy trenches, soldiers stuck in the cold, facing constant artillery, disease, and deadly gas attacks. Welcome to trench warfare, where gaining even a few meters could cost thousands of lives. Meanwhile, in the east, Russia was fighting Germany and Austria-Hungary. And across the world, colonies from Africa to Asia were dragged in, supplying troops and resources. Even the Ottoman Empire and Bulgaria joined the war on the side of Germany and Austria-Hungary. On the other side, Italy joined the Allies, switching sides in 1915. World War I wasn't just fought in Europe. In Africa, colonial forces clashed. In the Middle East, British forces and Arab rebels fought the Ottomans. On the seas, German U-boats, submarines, began sinking Allied ships. In 1915, a British passenger ship called the Lusitania was sunk by a German U-boat, killing 1,200 people, including Americans. Then came a game changer. In 1917, Germany sent a secret message to Mexico, the Zimmermann Telegram, proposing a military alliance against the U.S. When the U.S. found out, it was the last straw. In April 1917, the United States entered the war on the side of the Allies. By 1918, after 4 years of brutal fighting, Europe was exhausted, but the U.S. brought fresh troops, weapons, and energy to the war. Meanwhile, Russia had dropped out, facing its own revolution and civil war. Germany tried one last big push, the Spring Offensive of 1918. It almost worked, but the Allies pushed back hard in the 100 Days Offensive. Germany realized the war was lost. On November 11, 1918, at 11 a.m., the guns finally fell silent. The war was over, but peace wouldn't come easily. World War I left over 20 million dead and even more wounded. Entire empires, the German, Austro-Hungarian, Ottoman, and Russian, collapsed. In 1919, the Treaty of Versailles officially ended the war, but it punished Germany harshly. Huge reparations, lost territory, a war guilt clause blaming Germany for the entire war. Many historians believe this set the stage for World War II just 20 years later. World War I was more than just a war. It was a turning point. It changed borders, broke empires, and reshaped the 20th century. Understanding how it happened helps us understand the world we live in today.